I am here with Kelly Jones from Kelly Jones Performance Nutrition, and she is a winner tonight in the dieting and nutrition category. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lauren.
Now, I know Kelly pretty well because I took the 90-day Commit to Get Fit from the Newtown Athletic Club, which is still running, and you were our nutritional guru. Tell us a little bit about that program.
Absolutely. So at the Newtown Athletic Club, I helped them to start the 90-day Commit to Get Fit running there, and they continue to run it with another registered dietitian that I helped them hire and their wellness director. So it's going really well. It's a 13-week wellness program. We don't like to call it a weight loss program because we really want people to invest in their health, not just in their weight. And it's all about learning about nutrition, how to eat correctly for life, not just a diet, different types of exercise, and then stress management techniques too, because sometimes really that's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, I was part of sort of the guinea pig group, one of the starting groups, and it was amazing. I did lose a couple of pounds, and that was helpful. But I think what was more helpful was learning how to balance my foods, learning how to get all the right nutrients in each meal, learning how to balance my meals throughout the day as well, eating more for breakfast so that I wasn't hungry at night, things like that. Learning to really control sugar, because I think one of the biggest lessons I learned anyway was what a mess sugar is. Tell us about sugar and how little everyone should be having each day.
Right, so really people should be limiting their added sugar intake anyway. Don't worry about fruits, don't worry about vegetables and carrots and whatnot. The added sugar really should be limited to no more than 25 grams a day, but the big key is what you're eating it with. So I'm sure that you remember pairing foods is really important so we don't see those blood sugar spikes and crashes, which really don't only influence our health, but our appetite control and our mood. That's a big thing.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, my fiance and I, anytime we were going to clean our basement the other day, and I said, let's have a snack before we do this. Because if you get hungry, you really find, if you are having a fight with your spouse, check yourself. Right. Are you hungry, right?
Yeah, then you've gone too far. Now you want to eat everything.
Yeah.
Hangry is real, right?
Yes.
That's a real thing.
One of the major things that I did during the 90-day Commit to Get Fit is I took all sweetener out of my coffee. And it was an adjustment, but it really helped me to realize that, let's say if I want to have added sugar, I might want to have that in the piece of dark chocolate that I have after dinner rather than the tablespoon or whatever in my coffee. Would you say that's a great way?
Yeah, and then absolutely you recognize it more, and then things that should taste sweet, like a pepper, for example, right?
Right, yeah. Definitely. It helps to open up your palate to other things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're about to start another program that you've got going on, which is all about fueling yourself for fitness. Tell us about that.
Right, so I'm a board certified sports dietitian, and fueling for fitness is my passion, and you don't have to be an elite athlete to be active all the time. The human body was designed to be active, but it was also designed that we need food to be active, right? And myself and another registered dietitian who's a marathoner, we decided that we wanted to reach more people, and we're opening up a 4-week-long virtual class called Fit Fueling. But it's all about trying to listen to your body more, right? Not follow a certain prescription, but what's best for you, the type of activity that you're doing, how many hours you're spending, whatever your race or your goal or whatever it is, listening to your body and using both sports nutrition research and intuitive eating principles and mindful eating principles to really fuel your body the way it needs to be fueled. And it's hard to make that shift mentally when we live in such a diet conscious world, but what we want is for people to eventually be able to feel like eating is easy and they can just do it without thinking too hard.
It's the one thing we all have to do, right? We all have to
Every
eat.
day. Yep.
So we should know ways to eat best for ourselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. And everyone is different. There's no one diet for everyone.
Exactly.
That's why you see diet after diet after diet. So
Another thing that I personally love about Kelly is her Instagram and her blog. Tell us about that. You are amazing, making amazing, delicious, nutritional foods. Tell us about that.
yeah, so I really just started my blog years ago as a resource for clients because they'd ask for recipes and I'd say, well, got this great recipe. How do I share it with you? And thought the blog was an easy place to put it. And it's evolved and grown. And, now I'm able to share lots of, especially plant-based recipes. I love, educating people on how to fit more plants into their diet and how easy it can be and how delicious it can be too. People think that eating healthy is gross, and it doesn't have to be. I love food. Like, I'm a self-proclaimed foodie, so that's what my blog and my Instagram's all about, is like, look how yummy it can be to eat well for an active lifestyle.
And I'd say that's another thing I really learned too, was how to fit vegetables into every meal. It's just that simple. Every meal and every snack, I try to have vegetables. And it's not always the easiest thing, but
it's not as hard as you think it's going to be,
right,
right?
exactly. Once you do it and you figure it out and you learn how to prepare the vegetables and keep them fresh and all that kind of stuff, it's very easy. So how can they find you on the blog?
So my blog is eatreallivewell.com, and that's my Instagram handle as well, Eat Real Live Well. On Twitter, I'm just Kelly Jones RD, so you can find me over there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Lauren.